When somebody walks up to our counter, we don't say, how old are you? What's your gender? How much money do you make? Who do you sleep with? You know, these are not questions that are any of our business. We want to know, how can we help you? We have written the open to all language from the city's site into our employee handbook. So our employees know that diversity is something to be respected. We have the sticker on the window so that people who might feel maybe threatened or uncomfortable in certain situations can know that they're welcome.
Today I conducted some diversity training for the City of Huntington that incorporated the City of Huntington employees and also the fire department and the police department. So this was a great opportunity for me to come in here and talk to the city, who's making really great strides in trying to diversify some of the employment positions that they have.
It's very important if you've never taken a bias workshop. They're not meant to, offend you, or, they're not meant to make you feel bad.
Yeah, when the Open to All campaign first came about, the LGBT Advisory Committee was in existence. The Diversity Committee came a little bit later, and then kind of tagged onto that because it was such a great project that we wanted to keep going and build on. But it originally came about because the West Virginia legislature in 2016, I believe, was trying to push RFRA bill, Religious Freedom Restoration Act, which we all dubbed the Freedom to Discriminate Act. We didn't just include LGBT. We said, look, we're including people of color, religion, ethnicity, all these different classifications that people might discriminate on. This sticker says, you're welcome here.
Mayor's thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Growing up as a mixed race person, which race is always an issue. There's not a day you don't walk out of your house that somebody goes, "What are you? What do you look like this?" And so race has been at the forefront of my life, which is one of the issues that I bring to the table when we talk about diversity.
Well, when the mayor was first elected, I was one of those first kind of bugs in his ear about, hey, you've got a big LGBT community in Huntington, and we want to be heard. There's things that need to be done, and he was willing to listen right off the bat. He was brand new to the office. He had an agenda that he needed to get done, so it's like, listen, I'm gonna work with you, I promise, but I got some things I got to put in place first to pave the way so I can change more things. And I understand that. I know how politics works, so I was patient. I kept being kind of that bug in his ear, and eventually we came through with the non-discrimination ordinance that was passed, I think, December 2014, and that got the ball rolling. And then soon after that, he formed the LGBT Advisory Committee to kind of keep that progress rolling and tell him, hey, what do we need to do to go forward?
Let's face it, I'm a straight, older middle-aged white man. I don't know the issues. That I wanted to champion the rights of the LGBTQ community. I wanted to make sure that we sent word out that we involve everyone with what we're trying to build in this community, and it can't be at the exclusion of anyone. At the same time, I had some members of city council who were very progressive, and they had in their mind that they wanted to make sure that we were doing something to add protections to our anti-discrimination ordinance. And as we were talking with the council members, it just started lining up.
Here we are at the mayor, with the mayor of Huntington and the National Conference of Cities League.
We ended up winning an award with the National League of Cities. They have what they call the City Cultural Diversity Award, and we presented our Open to All campaign.
Well, when I think about diversity, I think about Mother Nature, because she gets it. Mother Nature understands that a community that is healthy is one that's diverse, and when all those diverse species are interconnected, interdependent, that's when an environment or a biome is healthiest.
There's botanical diversity, there's all kinds of diversity, but when you're talking about people, it means that People are not all the same. They don't fit into boxes, and they shouldn't. They shouldn't try to. So.
But I also see that there's some real benefit that comes with opening our wings a little bit and getting some people in with some new ideas that are younger, that are older, that are different from each other.
Diversity to me is literally just what Open to All says. Just embrace anybody. I run a business. If you have a legitimate need for my products, I'm going to serve you regardless. And that's all it is. You don't have to agree with everything about somebody's life to accept them and serve them and be kind to them. So yeah, to me, diversity in business is just that. Just accept people for who they are, treat everybody the same, and hey, you're going to have a better business because of it.
When we don't include people, we lose out on their contributions.
But we haven't always been taught that in our interpersonal relationships, and so now we have to get at the other animals on the planet, the humans, helping more of us to understand that, hey, the more diverse we are, the better solutions we have. The more diverse we are, the more open we are to each other, the less depression we have. What about the less depression? Then we have less drug usage. We here locally, when I came home, I still see the same place that I left, meaning the environment, the river, the things, the resources are here. We have all the solutions we need right here. But bringing us together to find the solutions, yeah, so when I think about diversity, I think in those terms. Mother Nature is a good role model.
We gotta love one another. That's it. We all have to live on this planet together. We all get to live on this planet together, and so we've got to seek understanding and build bridges.